when's the last time you had a clear, focused day where you got effective work done, or maybe you just focused on your passion, you focused on what you should be doing, right? But so many men are just concerned and worried about all the things that don't matter, right? Ask yourself this: are you focused on things that actually don't really matter right now? Because that was me. I used to think about women a lot. I used to always be thinking about girls, right? I used to always be thinking about video games, what I was gonna do with friends, just all this immediate stuff that really didn't help me in the long run. And I think that's a normal thing when you're young, when you're in your early 20s, when you're 18, right? It's all you can think about. It seems normal. But looking back at those years of my life, I wish someone would have told me, hey, there's more resourceful ways you can be spending your time. There's a lot more things. Sorry, guys. There's like a racetrack. There's a racetrack like right behind me apparently, and like a car show. There's not really a racetrack in a car show, but it damn well seems sometimes like there is. What I wanted to tell you was just that, for whatever reason, when you're young, you think that you have all the time in the world, right? You think that you can just waste time, and it's so easy to, because all your friends are doing it. You're almost encouraged to do it. It's like you got your whole life ahead of you. You got this, you got that, but then it's like, dude, you wake up the next day and it's like 10 years pass by, and it's like, what did you do? Did you ever leave your hometown? Did you go to college? Did you start a business? Like, you need to really get a understanding of how quickly time starts to pass by. And it's the hardest thing to do when you're young. And you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it because it's scary, right? No one wants to think about their future when they don't have a plan, right? It's like a slap in the face of the harsh reality. And me just saying this now, if it resonates with you, it may trigger you, because deep down you know that you're destined for something greater than what you're currently doing, right? You always have that voice in your head of like, yo, what are you doing? You can be doing more. But instead you're settling for low vibrational activities and things that aren't gonna get you nowhere, right? That's why I made this channel, honestly, is just this message right here. Is to wake people up that need to hear that message of like, dude, you've been sleeping. And you're gonna continue to sleep unless you wake yourself up and, get the ball rolling on something, right? Get a side hustle going. I wish someone would have told me that. Like, before you even experiment with the 9-to-5 job, I'm just gonna kind of let you know that it's not that great. Working for people and businesses is cool if you like it, but it's not for everybody. I guarantee you're gonna be a lot happier working for yourself, right? I had to figure that out for myself. I spent 5 years in the hotel business, right? I worked in the hotel industry, and I was miserable. I was like a slave to a corporation, and it taught me that that's not what I wanted, right? I wanted financial independence. I wanted financial freedom, but most of all, I wanted freedom of my own time to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And as a young person, there's nothing greater than that, right? You value your independence, you value your youth, and with your youth, you value your time. And as you get older, you're going to start to find that you're not going to have as much time. That's why you need to take steps in order to create monetary wealth so that you can live the lifestyle that you choose to as you get older, right? Because if you don't address this in some way, it doesn't even have to be this crazy start, right? It doesn't have to be this crazy glamorous thing. All it could be is just starting a business IG page, starting a YouTube channel, starting something that's yours, and then watering it each day, putting a little bit of time into it each day, just a little bit, just showing up. appearing and being like, hey, I'm gonna work on this a little bit today, right? Because now more than ever is the greatest time to create. We are in a revolution of people waking up and realizing that we need creators. We need visionaries. Because the way that things have been done up until this point are simply not working anymore. I mean, look at the state of the world right now. Things are in this cycle of just learning. Everything is a mirror right now, which is why everyone's going through such a painful experience this year, 2020. It's been a hard year for a lot of people because people are starting to have to look at what's no longer working, right? And that's not an easy thing to do, to have to look at who you are and confront that. But also, this is the best time to wake up. We are in the time of a modern day renaissance where we need creators, we need young people, we need people like yourself to voice their opinions, to stand for what's right. Because if you don't do it, no one is going to do it, right? You are going to inspire many people to voice their own opinions and to state the fact that we need radical change in the world, right? But that's like more of like a grand scale of like the implications of just speaking your mind and getting out there. But back to creating something that is your own. I really wish someone would have told me that. I really wish someone would have just shook me up and said, you know what, you know, time's gonna be quick. You need to do something, right? Ask yourself this. Whenever you're like gonna do something, anything, always ask yourself, is this making me move up? Am I leveling up when I do this activity, right? Or am I going down? It could be like brushing your teeth. Just an example. Is brushing your teeth, is it leveling up or is it leveling down? Of course you're leveling up. That's a great habit to have. Okay, drinking soda. Is that gonna bring me down or is that gonna bring me up? You're gonna level down if you keep drinking soda, right? How about smoking weed? Okay, if I smoke weed, you probably level down, right? But it's the context in which you do it. These are rewards. Like smoking weed might be a reward, but oftentimes guys are doing it and they haven't even earned those types of pleasures in life. They use them as escapism, as distraction, which is the whole problem, right? You're leveling down, that's why you are, right? So, yeah.